Hi guys. I don't know if you read. Let me see if someone connects. I don't know if you read the title of this live. I'm gonna wait until somebody connects, perhaps, and then I'm gonna talk about this today's topic because it is a topic. Okay, guys. So um, yesterday, I don't know if you remember or if you were here yesterday or you saw yesterday's episode. So today's the third day that I go live um, on my workout, right? And this week is gonna be. I said it's gonna be only about showing up, being here, being on top of like my, just doing my cardio for 30 minutes, 40, let's say. I started with 20 the first day. And then while I do this, I'll be talking to you guys about like, my journey with my fitness and everything, right? So, and I remember, I'm pretty sure that I told you guys that yesterday was gonna be hard because it was Tuesday, and Tuesday is the day that I have. So I see my boyfriend like Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So Mondays and Wednesdays I don't see him. But then on Tuesdays, because for me it's like school week, school day. Like it's not a weekend for me. Tuesdays is right, like the next day I go to school in the morning and then stuff like that, right? So uh, we like he always comes on Tuesdays and he cooks for me, and then we have like a little dinner, and then we have we play games and whatnot, and then yesterday actually my mom visited, and then it was really cool because we all like played this game called Rumi Q. I never played it. My mom is an expert, and then whatever. But the thing is, like, in all this year and a half that I've been not on a diet, and all this half a year that I've been trying to go back on a diet, but then figuring out that it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be, then what I came up with was like different methods of how to um, just not even get it done because like I haven't been able to, right? So what I did is like I thought, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try every day. I'm gonna try new things, and then see what works, right? So some of the things that I try are things that I've already tried before, but before for some reason it was so easy. All these years, I mean, I'm sure if you've seen the pictures in these groups and everything, I used to be super fit, and it was very easy for me to lose weight. Uh, the losing weight is not the problem. Like it was very easy for me to make healthy choices and to stay committed to my workout and everything. But this year it hasn't been easy at all, right? And so I started like analyzing what it was, like the patterns and everything. And then I noticed this year that like I'm kind of like fed up with being on a diet, right? So then I'm also like living a new different kind of life with like a more normal life. I am I'm dating this guy now. I'm also staying home longer. I don't travel, and this is one thing that I wanted to do, right? So in that I'm enjoying myself a lot. Like for the past year and a half I've been drinking wine with my family, spending time with my family, spending time with my boyfriend. Uh, and so wine is my thing, right? It's my trigger, is my issue, is what makes me uh, gain weight because when I drink wine, for some reason I want to eat. Or even if I don't, even if I eat a little bit, for some reason, which is wine has a lot of sugar, and my body doesn't process sugar that well. So I'm better, like every time that I've been very skinny has been when I just don't eat carbs, right? Or eat like very little. So basically, I realized back, I don't know, like a couple of months ago, that in order for me to go back to where I was before in terms of commitment, I would have to work on the challenging days. And those challenging days are Tuesdays and then Thursday and Friday. But I think Thursday and Friday are not as hard as Tuesdays, because Tuesdays is when I eat at night. And that's not good for me. So yesterday I was thinking, because I'm already here, and then I'm like, as I already decided, oh, I'm gonna be going on this group, on my accountability group, and then everyone is gonna be like, I'm gonna be telling everyone what is it that I ate and everything. So then I thought, I thought that yesterday was gonna be the first day that I was gonna try just not eating or eating very little, and then I thought that I was gonna try probably drinking only half a cup, a glass of wine, or at the most, one glass of wine, right? Well, to make the story short, that didn't happen. So, but then this time, I mean, I did feel really bad, but one of the things that I'm trying to do with this new method is that I am not going to let myself make myself wrong. So instead, I said that I would commit to showing up here, and then also tracking everything that I eat, and also observe when I'm not being able to keep my diet. I'm like, this time around, I'm not gonna just like turn a blind eye, and I'm not just gonna go like, oh, whatever. This time I'm going to focus on like what is it that I'm feeling, and what is it that is going on, and that's the reason why. Uh, and then I can, with that information, I can think about ways to counteract for the next time, right? So in that, what I did was I finished my when I went to sleep, it was like already like 12, and I go to sleep at 10. So that pushed me 2 hours into the next day, and that's also a bad thing. But then I was like feeling really bad, but then I remembered not to feel bad and just to write down what is it that I'm like committed to doing now. And now what I did is that I wrote down, for the first time I did write down that I had fish, and I had cheese, not a lot of cheese, but I had more than I usually have during the night. And then I had, for sure, I don't know, perhaps I had 2 or 2.5 glasses of wine. So I didn't do that bad in terms of like, I didn't eat chocolate or anything just like crazy, but I still didn't, it just, I wasn't able to accomplish what I thought I was going to do. So what I learned in this experience, which is my first Tuesday of the 10 Tuesdays that I'm going to have in all this challenge that I'm going to do. Um, what I learned is that, one, I will not be um, expecting for me to not eat, and I will not be expecting for me to not drink, because that's uh, unrealistic. So instead of that, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to, for the next Tuesday, I'm going to swap. I'm going to make a swap, and what I'm going to do is uh, I'm going to prepare my food, and I'm going to make my food beforehand. I'm going to say how much I'm going to eat of everything. So whenever my boyfriend comes over, he knows that I only eat vegetables and fish, but I'm going to measure my food. before we go to the table. So I'm going to measure and I'm just going to put it there, and I'm going to prepare that in terms of, I'm going to plan to eat that much. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a big old jar of lemonade made with lemons and with um, stevia. And that way, I'm going to mix 1 glass of wine with that lemonade. And that way, I will be drinking from a glass, that the glass of lemonade with stevia with wine, and that's gonna be a sangria. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be my swap for next Tuesday, and so then that's what I learned this time, um, and then when I wrote down over here I'm proud of myself because, uh, and the reason why I need to be proud of myself, I decided, was because for the first time, I did not just um, pretend like nothing happened. This time I wrote down what I ate and I took responsibility. And also, I'm pushing myself to not make myself wrong. It was hard because last night I was like feeling so guilty. Even when I woke up, I was so guilty. But and then the funny thing is that today I was just not hungry. So I just ate very well today, and then I've been drinking water and then the whole thing. But definitely the new things that I learned were those, that I'm going to swap and that I'm not going to change. I'm not going to have that high of expectations because it's just not, it just makes no sense. So I'm going to do that for the next Tuesday, which is going to be Tuesday number 2. And we'll see tomorrow. I'm going to try that swap tomorrow because tomorrow's another day that is not easy. So maybe tomorrow I'm going to have like some hibiscus water mixed with wine. And that way I can just have, or maybe just try not to drink wine. Tomorrow I can go without drinking wine. And then Friday, I don't think I can. It's just that we drink wine all the time. And so, yeah. So I'm going to try to do that. Like instead of like cutting it off, I'm going to try reducing it and making it liquid more with water and sugar. That is not sugar, but it's stevia. And we'll see how that goes. So now you guys, I see that you guys are there. Say hello and tell me what your food or what your challenges are with food. What times do you feel more hungry? Or what days do you feel more hungry? And then I don't know if Carla, you were here yesterday talking about how you were gonna download this form and then start perhaps your diet again, and then just figuring out like, and guys, it's not about being on a diet right away. It's like the first stage is like figuring out what works and what doesn't work. But I'm not gonna lie to you, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to be live and then just be like here opening up to you guys, because it's not easy to not make oneself wrong. It's not easy to not feel guilty. It's not easy because you have this crazy expectations that you're gonna be able to do all this stuff, and then that thing is like stronger than you, and making yourself wrong or like putting yourself down is not gonna help. But it's very tempting. It's the very first thing that you feel. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe you did it again, and whatnot, like all kinds of stuff, right? So many things happen when you try something and then you fail at it. So many things happen in your mind, like you're like, oh my God, and then you start like getting afraid of trying again, and then you're like, oh, why bother? So or like you were already working out like some good ideas of what you can do, what was possible for you now that you have conquered all this much, whatever, and then this happens, and there you go, you're down again, square one. But one thing that I'm doing is I'm working really hard at not having that mentality of that if I fail one day, that's a failure, but it's more like a learning experience. And it's hard, but that's the only way, that's the only option. So, for those of you guys who are joining us for the very first time, this is a program that I'm going to be doing for the next 10 weeks. I'm going to be going live, streaming my workout at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going to be doing cardio first. Then I'm going to do another stream for a functional workout, which is like, little weights and stuff like that. So this week is the first week. And all I'm doing this week, all my goal is only to show up, only to show up and just work out. My goal right now is not to do anything crazy. I'm just showing up, keeping myself accountable, um, by also telling you guys what I ate, what I'm doing. And that way, like I feel this like pressure and responsibility. And also it makes me, it's good because it makes me also realize what I'm doing and what works and what doesn't work. So I'm being observant of my process and keeping you guys witness of it, and then in hopes that you may get inspired at one point and then join me. And then, especially, I wanted to do this here because you guys have been with me. There's over 500 people in this group, and these people are people that at one point, like you guys all wanted to be like get in shape and then do all this stuff. And that was when I was really in shape, right? So I want to show you that even if you get out of shape, like I did, we can still go back, and we can still do it, even though it's hard. So I wanted to be like open and vulnerable with you guys because you guys are gonna follow me in this journey, and then hopefully in 10 weeks we'll see we'll go back to these videos and be like, oh my god, like I've gotten so much ahead ever since this video, right? So yeah, I think that great things are gonna come out of this program that I'm putting together for myself, and then in hopes that this inspires you, and that it and that you see that you guys can do it too if, whenever you want. Because I mean, obviously, if I can do it and it's so freaking hard, then you'll know that you can do it too. So thank you for being here. Ah, I'm going to it says that I think it says that I already did 300 calories. That sounds unlikely. I got this Fitbit, but know how to. I don't know how to. No, it's 121 calories. Okay, I'm not really good at knowing how to use it. So I'm. Oh, it has my heart rate and all that stuff. So next week I will start more things. I'm gonna add more things, perhaps like a. Now I will start like a real spinning uh, routine, like a small one, where I can just go up and down and do stuff, like sprints or something like that. Or maybe next week I'm just gonna start like having a real workout routine, like with real exercises. We'll see. And I'm going to invite some friends, perhaps, to train me in the coming up weeks. Maybe we'll have maybe I'm gonna have one in Spanish for 1 week. Maybe I'll have one in English for 1 week. And the point is that I'm just gonna be switching it off, um, going back and forth, like so that you see how it is to go back to being fit again. Um, so you first start slow, and then this, as I keep telling you guys, first week or first however time you want to take for the first phase, it's just showing up and just making sure that you do the full time, slow pace, and observing. For me, the working out is not the bad thing. It's not as hard as staying committed to eating better. I eat very well. It's just my issue is the wine, guys. I always like I figure it out like that. For me, wine equals rest, equals relaxation, equals like fun, love, endorphins, and so that's like I'm gonna have to find another way to get dopamine other than wine. But so far, I haven't been able to. If you guys know of any wine that I can drink that doesn't have many carbs, let me know because that could also be a good swap. But like before, when I was like always super thin, I used to eat. I used to do intermittent fasting, so I was able to eat until like 3 p.m. and that was it. So I would eat like from 6 in the morning until 3 p.m. and that was it. And I was never hungry. But that was back in the day, not too long ago. It was just before the pandemic. But yeah, but I'm not going to make myself wrong. I'm not gonna make myself feel bad because that's not gonna do anything for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep on being proud of myself for showing up every day and for even this is the first time that I actually write down what I'm eating. Even if I mess up, I still write it down. And then I use that to say, okay, now that I messed up, how am I gonna fix or like moving on, what am I gonna do about not falling off the wagon again? So and if it doesn't work, it's fine. It's gonna have to be I have another 9 weeks to figure it out. So Thursday is going to be another type of day. Friday is going to be another type of day. Saturday is going to be another type of day that I have challenges. The only days I'm not a challenge are Mondays and Wednesdays. And that's because those are the days that I stay by myself and I don't see my boyfriend and so I don't have any like and I don't see family, I don't see anyone. And that's the reason why like it's so easy for me to stay and not eat or not drink. But when I'm with my family, with my friends, with my boyfriend, that's the thing. So then that's my that's my thing, guys. And it's I'm gonna have to figure out a way to conquer that challenge of mine, and it's gonna be exciting. Once I make it, it's gonna be good. And hopefully, if you guys are suffering from the same exact kind of trigger that I am, you guys, can do my method as well, or you can get inspired. So, okay, guys, only what 24, so only 6 more minutes to go. And after this, I'm gonna be going to the other side and doing my little like weights. So today, what I will do is back, shoulder. I'm just gonna do this one and this one open and then small, like closed. And then I'm gonna go to the floor and then do this also for chest. Then I'm gonna do this for back and planks. So basically, what I'm gonna do today is going to be just shoulders and back, and then chest, and abs. That's it. So 6 exercises all this week. That's what all I've been doing. 6 exercises, 3 standing, 3 on the floor. And that should do it for today. And it should be 30 minutes of working out. So if you guys want to join me, all you need is just some dumbbells. Get the very light ones. I'm only using 5 pounds, and it's already like tiring, you guys. It's tiring. So, but we can start like, little by little, and then next week we'll start adding more. Next week I'll add 10 more minutes, and then I'm probably gonna stay here for 30 minutes again for next week, and then just add 10 more minutes to the functional training, and then that's it. I think that's what I'm gonna be doing for next week. Okay, we have 4 more minutes to go. Let me see. I have I'll tell you how many calories I've been 158. That's a good thing. I've been burning 158 calories. It's a good thing. How are you guys doing? I see some of you guys here, but you guys are not saying anything. Let me see. Yesterday you were so talkative, and today, crickets. I see you seeing me. I watch you watching me. I see you watching me. Is that how you say it? But just say hello. And I want to tell you guys that it's very helpful for me to have you guys here, because it helps me stay accountable. These 3 days have not been hard for me because of you, because of knowing that I gotta go here and that I gotta tell you guys what I'm gonna eat. And to tell the truth, today I was dreading having to face you guys and tell you that I ate like crap yesterday. But at the same time, I was like, no, that's exactly what I gotta do. I gotta be accountable for what I eat, and then make something about it. Like, not just hide and not just like punish myself, but like really be like, okay, why am I doing this, and what was my goal, and how come I didn't reach it, and then work towards something for next week. As you notice, in the exercise tracking, that's when I write down what I'll be doing the next day. But in this one, we do it in the observations one. So I want to encourage you guys to download this form, the food and the fitness as well. Okay, we're almost done, guys. Let me see. Hola, you're doing a great job, and your posts are very, what did she say? Very inspirational. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, we're doing this together, you guys. And I really want to tell you that these 3 days have not been hard in terms of coming here. And the reason why is because I know that you guys are there. And then this just makes me really excited, It's really, really exciting. And I can just imagine what we're going to accomplish together in all these 10 weeks. So thank you for being here. And let me know what your goals are, if anything. If you want to start in January with me, in January, I will be doing like one with like certainty of what you guys got to eat, what you guys got to work out, what you guys like, everything. But like, I'm documenting everything that I'm going through, because this gives me like a lot of insight of what goes in my mind, and when I'm not fit, when I'm struggling, when I'm not being able to do the right choices. So this gives me a lot of also empathy, and then I can help you way better, because I know like for instance, if you say, oh, you know, like I feel like I'm tired at this time of the day, or I don't want to eat like this, or I'm like, oh, girl, I've been there. I can help you. This is what you do. So we're experimenting with me, guys. We have 3 more months. Hopefully, I get it down to a science in 3 months, and then we can all do it together in January. 30 minutes. Very good. Okay, guys. I'll see you guys in tops 10 minutes in the other side. Yesterday, what happened is that I posted it on another Facebook group. I forgot. I got confused because they have the same colors. But this time, I will post it here again. Tops 10 minutes, but I think it's going to be less. So I'm just going to go get more water, change the cameras around to the other side of the room, and we're going to start. So see you here for the weight training. As I said before, is going to be chest, shoulders, and abs. And if you want to do it, you just bring little weights, like little dumbbells. Okay, it's only going to be 30 minutes. So see you guys in tops 10 minutes. It's 6 right now. So I see you like at 6:10, 6:02. Okay, thank you.